Welcome back to your Sunday Setup. I'm Whitney. Last week, we explored the power of rest. We talked about sharpening the axe, about discovering that recovery isn't weakness, it's preparation because rest gives us clarity. It restores our capacity, and sometimes, once we've rested, we begin to see something we've been avoiding. That awkward conversation, that potentially exciting yet scary opportunity, the decision, or maybe it's the dream. We know what needs to happen, we're just afraid to take the first step. So today, we're talking about the power of courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's choosing to move even while the fear is still whispering, or maybe even shouting. But before we get started, let's take a moment to get centered. Take a slow breath in and release it. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Now bring to mind something you've been avoiding, not because you don't care, but because it feels uncertain. And notice where that feeling lives in your body, your shoulders, your chest, or your stomach, but without trying to change it. Simply notice it. And now silently repeat, I can feel fear and still move forward. One step is enough. Take one more slow breath and return. Every spring, a quiet miracle takes place. High in the branches of a tree, a nest holds young birds. Day after day, their parents feed them, protect them, and keep them warm. The nest is safe. It's familiar. It's everything they've ever known. But eventually, the day arrives when the parent bird lands on the edge of the nest. Not with a meal, but with an invitation. It's time to fly. The young bird looks over the edge. The ground feels impossibly far away, and every instinct says, stay where it's safe. But the nest that protected it can no longer become the place where it grows. So finally, the little bird does something remarkable. Not because it isn't afraid, but because remaining in the nest is no longer the path to becoming what it was created to be. So, it jumps. Not perfectly, not gracefully. It flutters, it wobbles, it dips, but it flies. And in that moment, it discovers something it could never have learned by staying in the nest. Its wings were strong enough all along. The nest was built to prepare the bird for flight, not to become its permanent home. Many of us are standing at the edge of our own nest. Maybe it's a difficult conversation, applying for a new position, launching the business, setting a boundary, making that phone call, asking for help, or taking the first step toward healing. Fear tells us to stay where we're comfortable, but growth has always required leaving the familiar. Fear doesn't mean you're unprepared. Fear is often the feeling we experience when we're standing on the edge of growth. The goal isn't to eliminate fear. The goal is to stop letting fear make your decisions. Let me repeat that. The goal is not to eliminate fear. The goal is to stop letting fear make your decisions. So, here are 3 strategies for moving with courage. First, name the fear. Fear grows when it stays vague. Ask yourself, what am I actually afraid of? Is it failure? Is it rejection? Looking foolish? Losing control? When fear has a name, it often becomes much smaller. Second, take the next right step. You don't have to figure out the entire journey, just the next step. 1 email, 1 application, 1 conversation, 1 decision. And then courage grows through that movement, not through certainty. And third, remember your wings. Think about another time in your life when you were afraid, a challenge you thought you couldn't handle, yet somehow you did. You have evidence. You've flown before. Trust what you've already learned about yourself. So, it's Monday morning. There's a meeting on your calendar. You know you need to speak up. Normally, you'd stay quiet and tell yourself, this isn't the right time. But this week, you remember something. The nest was never meant to be permanent. You take 1 slow breath, raise your hand, share your perspective. The room doesn't erupt in applause, and no one laughs either. Nothing dramatic happens, but something changes. You. Because every act of courage strengthens your confidence to take the next one. Last week, we talked about sharpening your axe. This week, we realized it was time to pick it up. Choose 1 thing you've been avoiding, 1 conversation, 1 opportunity, or 1 first step. Don't wait until you feel fearless. Move forward anyway. Next week, we'll explore the power of compassion. Because courage helps us move forward. But what happens when we stumble? Too often we become our own harshest critic. We'll discover why compassion isn't weakness, it's the grace that allows us to keep growing. Here's the reality. Fear will probably visit you again this week, and next week, and the week after. And that's okay. Courage isn't living without fear. It's refusing to let fear decide your future. The little bird didn't wait until it felt ready. It trusted the wings it had been given. Maybe it's time to trust yours. If you're ready to move through life's challenges with greater clarity, resilience, and intention, I invite you to explore my new card deck, the Mindful 5 Mindful Moments card deck. It's a web-based app that has a mindfulness-based experience designed right in. You flip a card, you explore a prompt, what you're feeling, give your attention and intention to it, and then you have the opportunity to journal about it. You can find the card deck at themindful5.com/card deck. It's a full circle mindfulness moment and an opportunity for you to move close to the edge. Look over the edge. Feel your heartbeat from the uncertainty of what's next, and then move forward anyway. So, until next time, take care.